San Antonio attorneys who take on misdemeanor indigent defense cases have reason to celebrate. County court judges late this spring approved a substantial pay increase for lawyers whose clients cannot otherwise afford legal counsel.
But that jump in compensation has come with some controversy. The head of Bexar County government, Judge Peter Sakai, tells KSAT Investigates Dylan Collier he was blindsided by the multi-million-dollar hit to the budget.
In April, inside this hotel near the airport, members of the San Antonio Criminal Defense Lawyers Association were among some of the first people to hear the good news.
And we can now announce that we have been approved. So rather than what you're currently being paid.
In an order that went into effect May 1st, the county court judges revamped the payment system for attorneys who handle misdemeanor indigent defense, raising the rate from $180 to $300 per case, plus allowing for itemization of certain appearances like initial jail visits. They can also now opt for an hourly rate instead of a flat fee for more complex cases like DWI and family violence.
This was a crisis.
The new fee schedule is a big win for Jim Bethke, executive director of Bexar County's Managed Assigned Counsel.
Bexar County is last in the state in per capita spending on indigent defense.
Equally concerning to proponents of the pay increase, fewer than 70 attorneys in Bexar County were willing to take on this kind of work as of this year, meaning they were assigned as many as 11 indigent defense cases a week, on top of the workload they were already handling in their private practices.
This was something that was direly needed.
The Texas Code of Criminal Procedure allows judges to sign off on these sorts of fee schedules without Commissioner's Court approval. Officials estimate that for misdemeanors alone, the fee increase will cost the county around $30 million over the next 5 years. Judge Peter Sakai claims he was kept in the dark throughout this whole process.
Record shows Sakai wasn't made aware of the increase until April 19th, after the county court judges had already approved it, prompting Sakai to call for an immediate assessment of the project. May 1st, in a strongly worded email to Melissa Vara, administrative judge for the misdemeanor courts, Sakai objected to the new fee schedule, telling Judge Vara, quote, "The essence of an abuse of discretion is a decision made in a vacuum." Weeks after writing that email,
I've been caught off guard.
Sakai was still upset with how the pay hike played out.
So who dropped the ball here?
Well, I don't know who dropped the ball. All I will tell you is that I've got to deal with a fee increase, a budgetary increase, and I got to figure out how to pay for it.
Judge Vara pushed back on the criticism, providing KSAT timestamps showing Sakai's executive assistant was twice contacted by email about setting up a meeting with Sakai to discuss the proposal, and was sent a third email with the fee schedule attached, alerting Sakai's office to the upcoming vote.
It's been a very enjoyable year.
Bethke, who alluded to overhauling indigent defense pay during the January 24th Commissioner's Court meeting, confirms a formal presentation he was scheduled to make to the court 6 weeks later did not take place.
I think communications probably could have been better. I know going forward on something like that, I know, and I've shared with the budget people, I'm going to do a better job of communicating that.
For KSAT Investigates, I'm Dylan Collier.
Now, because this fee hike took place outside of the budget cycle, county officials will not know the full impact of the financial hit until next fiscal year. Indigent defense increases for felony courts and children's courts also went into effect May 1st, but had already been going up incrementally, so the impact there not as drastic.
Keep up to date with all of San Antonio's top news, weather, and so much more by clicking the like and subscribe buttons below. And once again, thanks for watching KSAT.